It's the morning after a 48 hours of thrilling Champions League night, and we are here to talk about the highlights of events and a little banter. After Atalanta came from behind to send Dortmund packing at the playoffs, guess what they faced? Another German side at the round of 16, none other than Bayern Munich. It was a tale of a revenge mission as Bayern trashed Atlanta 6-1 at the Allianz Arena. It is confusing to me because how is it that you seek revenge for your rival? Michael Olise was the star of the game. The boy has been raking in the numbers, 41 goals and assists in 37 games this season. And now, they are putting him up for the conversation for the Ballon d'Or because, of course, if you win the domestic championship, you win the Champions League and the World Cup. With that kind of performance, then you should be considered. Gala fans bribed Osimhen with a tifo. Sorry, that was a joke. They set up a tifo to honor their top striker Victor Osimhen's family, and the big man was all emotional about it. Guess what? That was enough motivation to clinch a 1-0 victory against Liverpool. That is the second one in the Champions League this season, mind you. Anyways, Mario Lemina scored the goal and not Osimhen, but it was a win shared altogether by the Galatasaray players and team. And we are here to talk about last night at the Bernabeu. I call it the Fede Valverde show. Before I go on, let it be known that in the first leg of the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League round of 16, none among the 6 English teams present recorded the win. And I continue. A first half hat-trick from Federico Valverde was enough to seal 3-0 victory for the struggling Real Madrid side against Manchester City in a fixture that is becoming boring by the day because of its frequency. Just remember that Manchester City are yet to knock Real Madrid out of the Champions League since that Champions League winning season of 2023. It's been 3 years now of frequent meetings, yet City are yet to knock Real Madrid out of the Champions League. The Real Madrid fan posted the signings of 2020 of 2018 is still paying off today. Hala Madrid. That is Valverde's first hat-trick for Real, and they were all sublime goals, fantastic goals. You need to watch those goals. Shout out to Thibaut Courtois with 2 assists and numerous saves in the game, and also Gigio Donnarumma for that penalty stop to give the citizens the slightest glimpse of hope. Vinny Jr. missing the chance to extend the lead to 4 with that missed penalty, but it's alright. Hear what Abeloa had to say to the press at the end of the game when asked if the game went better than expected, and he was like, better than you expected? And listen to Henry's blockbuster remark as well. Real Madrid, I don't know what they put in that jersey. Maybe if I put it on, it might help me grow back my hair. And Thiago in the midfield for Real Madrid, that boy was fantastic. The way he moved to the ball, his feet on the ground, he was really great until he almost cost a goal. He reminds me of a certain Thiago on the other side of the La Liga rivalry. Nobody's talking about Haaland. Yeah, that's because he failed to show up at the game. He had the same contribution as Mbappe. And someone will say, Haaland just plays only convenient football. Let's move on. 2 goals from Vicha Kvaratskhelia to seal a 5-2 victory for PSG against Chelsea in a Club World Cup final reverse fixture, or rather a revenge mission. Chelsea scored to come back twice, but Vitinha and Vara weren't having it. If you have Vara in your fantasy league, so many score points, And the Parisians have a 3-goal advantage heading to a return leg at Stamford Bridge. Do you think the Blues stand a chance? Tell me about Man City 2 in the comment section. Do you know 2 English teams lost 5-2 in the knockouts, and 2 Madrid teams trashed 2 English teams by a 3-goal margin? So basically, Real Madrid continued from where Atletico Madrid stopped. It's just a Madrid affair. Let's talk about Atletico Madrid at Wanda Metropolitano. Before the game, Cholo, also known as Diego Simeone, downplayed any question about his side being favourites against a Spurs side that is fighting relegation in the Premier League. And into the game, it was 4-0 before it was close to half-time. At 22 minutes, it was 4-0 already. Igor Tudor had the chance to change the goalkeeper, Antonin Kaminski, for the team regular Vicario. Remember, if you watch the game, he had to sit Vicario out for this one, and then it wasn't long enough before he got him back in. And goals on Llorente, Griezmann, Lenormand, and a brace on Julia, La Aranya, Alvarez were enough to seal a victory for the red and white side of Madrid, or La Rojiblancos as they are fondly called. In other scorelines, Lamine Yamal scored a late-minute penalty to rescue a draw for Barcelona against Newcastle United at St James Park. Arsenal found themselves in the same situation when Havertz converted from the spot to help them draw level against a flying Leverkusen side that used their tactics against them to get the lead, thanks to Andrich. Bodo Glimt continued their fairy tale season with a 3-0 victory over Sporting Lisbon. That's 5 wins in a row for the Norwegian side. I think Haaland should return to Norway with them since he likes to be on the winning side. What do you think? That is all from Fans Club Extra. Wait a minute, I have a concern. What do you think is Savinho's role at City, please? Because I can't seem to find it. Let's talk man to man, because I personally believe City should have started Semenyo on the flank and either Cherki in the middle or Tierney Reinders with Bernardo, because honestly there was no creativity last night from the City side that is known for that. What do you think about the City lineup and Abeloa's ball last night? What do you think is the tactics that killed City? What did Abeloa do right this time? Drop your comments on the comment section and let's talk. From Fans Club to all the people that love the beautiful sports of regular football, it's bye for now.